Yo, what up? It's your boy Mini Bike Noob, aka Geo Drummer. And today we're gonna be getting the lights going on the mini bike, trying to do headlights, tail lights, blinkers. So let's see if I can get this wired, get it to go so we can ride at night if needed, but at least have everything like street legal, if you want to say. But let's get it, see how this goes. I'll put pictures of everything that I got. Shout out Black 66. I got a couple of the stuff from him and just gave me motivation. It's almost 1 in the morning right now. I'm up. I want to get this done. Let's give it a shot. For this build, we're gonna be running all the power through this battery pack. Alright, so I got this LED light bar and I'm gonna be hooking it up right here. I wanted to avoid using zip ties, but I guess I'm gonna have to. So I'm gonna zip tie this and then we'll be back. Regular zip ties, skinny zip ties would be the preferred, but I ran out of those, so all I got is these jumbo these jumbo zip ties. So let's see how this looks. I got this going. So I sat it up a little bit more so it's sitting on the handlebar clamps. So I did it more towards the side where the plastic housing is, like right there. So, you know, it's blocking 3 LEDs, but it's alright. And I have it same on the other side. And then I have this one in the middle. I ran it through the zip tie here, and then same on the other side, and then I tightened it up, and now it's sturdy. So that should handle bumps and stuff. And then I'm just gonna cut the access off. Alright, so I also got a couple things too that I want to do. So I got this extra switch. I'm gonna be using this as like a kill switch for the lights. Once I hit that on, you know, it'll give the headlight, it'll give the brake light. I'm gonna see if I can get this to work as well. This will be our blinkers. I might thinking if I should not use that on and off switch and then just use this one to turn the lights on. I'm not sure yet. And I got the horn too. I still have to order the horn, but at least I have the wiring for it to see. But I'm still like, you know, I'm not a wiring genius or anything, so we're just seeing real time if this is gonna work or not. Real quick though, I'm gonna take out these 2 Allen bolts. I'm gonna take it so I can pop the seat off. Alright, so these are the 2 Allen bolts. I just took it out with this little Allen wrench. Alright, we got the seat out. I still am not taking off this plastic until it rips and comes off on its own. I'm trying to save this seat and have it as fresh for as long as possible. Try and figure out how I can get this bad boy to stay. For Black 66, he did this as well, but he made brackets. So I'm either gonna have to buy some brackets and kind of get this to stick on. So I need to figure something out to get this. I was thinking too using one of these big zip ties and just have it wrapped around the seat, but I don't really want that. I'll figure something out, but just wanted to show you guys this. It looks crazy. Now it's all naked. Looks pretty dope though. So next I got this brake light, license plate holder, turn signal combo. But now I'm gonna try and get this to sit. Probably just like that. It looks dope, but I'm gonna definitely need to figure out how I'm gonna tie this down, because with bumps and stuff, it's gonna shake. Now we're gonna start getting into putting the other switch on, and I'm gonna have to figure this wire stuff out. Also, I got these switches, and this is so when I hit the brake, it'll hit the switch right here, and then it'll hit the brake light. For Black 66, his brake, his brake lever has a piece that kind of hangs down. So it hangs down and it's able to hit the button as he pushes his brake. But on the stock one, it doesn't have, a down piece. So I kind of put this one here. I'm gonna just run the wiring down, but I'm gonna have to just hit the button as I brake. Just let go. Gotta make it work. Still even have to see if this is even gonna wire up right. Stay tuned. Alright, so for my brake switch, that should be here. I'm gonna wire. I have some extra wire, and I'm gonna put one of these connectors on there. So I'm gonna do the wire for this switch, and we'll be right back. Alright, so I was able to find one that matched. So I just stripped the wire with my wire strippers. I exposed the red and black, and now I got the connectors on here. I plugged both of them in. So now this is good. I just have to expose the end of it here, just like how I did here. So then we can connect this to the battery. Got this going like this. Yo, so just to cut right here, the switch didn't wind up working because I then figured out, I talked to my brother, I need a relay to make that switch work. I was just a little confused because Black 66 got it to work without it. So I believe it's because of the brake light, tail light combo that I got. It was different than what Black 66 had. So I guess that's why I needed a relay. But once I get a relay, I'll make a video on that. But at least now you know how to get the switch together, and you just need a relay, hook it up, and then you'll be good to go. So I'm just gonna cut out the switch part, and then we'll move on to wiring everything else up. Okay, so I just cut the black from the tail light, and I'm gonna connect it to the black from, I'm gonna connect it to the black from the battery wire. Okay, so now I got our light and blinker switch. So I'm going to put the red wire, I'm gonna connect that to our battery red wire, and then to our black, I'm gonna hook it up to our yellow wire, because that's the running light for the brake. Okay, moment of truth. If I did this right, we should have a tail light. I hope. Yes! Oh, let's go. Oh, let's go. Awesome. Ooh. I was nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's get it. So I'll shut that off. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, so I just did the colors for right and left signal. I'm a bit disappointed because that's all it does. I thought it would blink like this, but it's just a solid. If it was like this, that would be a whole lot better, but it just stays solid. So that's a bummer. Man, it's 4 in the morning right now. But I'll go over the wiring. But now I got it set up to where it should turn the headlights and the brake lights on. Moment of truth. This is my wiring here. I got the battery on, so I hooked up the kill switch. So this should let everything in. This wiring is just temporary right now. It's just so I can understand this, understand where everything's going and all that. So let's go. Oh, let's go. We got the headlight and tail light on. Now just those go off. Alright, let me shut the battery off. Alright guys, so I drew up this diagram, so hopefully it helps you out. So right here we got our battery. This one right here is for our brake light combo. This picture, and this picture right here is for our turn signal. So the black wire from our brake light combo, this is our black wire, and we're gonna hook that to our battery black wire. We just cross that out. And for our turn signal switch, we're gonna take our red wire and connect it to our battery red wire. Now we'll move on to yellow. Our yellow wire from our brake combo is gonna be our running light. So the light, once we turn it on, it'll stay on. And we're gonna connect our yellow, and we're gonna connect it to the black from the turn signal switch. Yellow wire from the brake, and we're gonna connect it to the black wire on the turn switch. And next we're gonna do blue. We're gonna do our blue, and that's gonna be our left turn signal from the brake light. Blue is gonna connect to the green on our turn signal, and that'll be green from the turn signal and blue from the brake light, and that'll be our left. And last is going to be our orange. So orange from the brake light is gonna be our right turn signal. So our right is gonna be our orange, and our right is going to be blue for the turn signal. So our orange, and it's gonna connect to the blue from the turn signal. That's basically it. Screenshot this, and it should help you if you do the same setup as me. If not, just try and look for diagrams and match it up, and you'll be alright. So hope that helped. Just gonna leave it with the running light. So I just tucked the brake light in, and we'll just leave it like that for now until I figure it out. And I was talking about putting the battery under the seat, so I made this little contraption. So right here, the battery is in here. This is the box that it came in, and then I'm gonna try and just zip tie it under, see how that goes. But then when I'm gonna charge it, I can just open it and slide it out. Not that, but yeah. Alright, so I was able to use the zip ties. Got it here on the frame, and then this way, so I can still hit the button, turn it on, off, and then that's where the wire will come out of. So that's how it looks. And I can still open it from the side if I'm gonna take it out, charge it, and the seat still fits. Seat still fits. Just put the 2 bolts on the back for the seat, and it's good.